All right, another installment of Keys, Love Letters from God, Robert Nelson's work that he's channeled from God.
Okay.
It's number 38. It's January 19, 2019.
Yep. This one is called Grace. Now we will joyfully bind healing, wholeness, and fulfillment into one living process. Healing is the miracle which allows you to become aware of wholeness as your birthright. Wholeness is the realm in which fulfillment may take place. Fulfillment is the natural activity generated within wholeness. That which you call heaven is fulfillment itself. Love is the God of the multiverse, which means that I am the being who is the relationship shared. In that relationship, how do you treat yourself? How do you treat your brother and sister? You see, you are the God of the multiverse because I am. And you are me. Now, I have left you with some decision making, have I not? I am known for doing that. But unlike some of your misperceptions of me, I will never leave you to make those decisions alone unless you wish it that way. I have offered you herein the opportunity to decide how you will treat yourself and your brother and sister by allowing me to make the decision with you. So it's an invitation, see. Now here is the key to such a choice. The only way you can invite me to help you in your decision-making process is by inviting your brother and sister as well. Wow. As long as you believe your decisions are made only by you and that their results affect only you, you are living a lie. You are free to do this for as long as you may wish. But what will you promote then? Wholeness or suffering? And that's the great question to be the determiner, the fulcrum point on your decision making. I will not mince words with you, as I am no diplomat. I never thought of God as a diplomat. I love you far too much to play those kind of games with you. Now listen to me as I assure you that every decision you make, no matter how seemingly small, affects the entirety of creation itself. Your brother is your responsibility and you are his. You are not your brother's keeper. And this next one's in capitalized boldface print. You are your brother and I am him. Every decision you will ever make will do one of two things. It will promote healing or suffering. Your very decisions are your vision of the kingdom or of the separation, which you offer to your brother and sister as to yourself. This is likewise what you will offer me as well. Based upon that which you decide in any situation will be either your reaction to or your response. Remember, I have said that fulfillment is the realm of activity. The only activity within fulfillment is response. Reaction, however, is a tool of the ego and as such a servant of the separation. As with any unworthy servant, you have every right to dismiss it from your employment. Anything which would withhold from you your experience of the kingdom must be set aside. Within fulfillment is the state of grace. It is a realm of vibrant love which exudes peace. It is the heart of fulfillment. Peace, therefore, is an active state of living. Another word for this is acceptance. It has long been misbelieved that grace is a state of forgiveness. This is a blatant lie. I do not offer forgiveness, nor do I forgive. For in my eyes you have never sinned. Remember, God sees us as himself, herself. God sees us as love, as whole. I do offer acceptance. If I did otherwise, I would feel and fuel the separation. This will never be, for I am wholeness. And this next one is in capitalized boldface print also. The major difference between you and me is that I accept myself, while you seemingly fragment yourself. Wow. Oof, that's potent. As long as you feel that you are an individual in a separated sense, you will continue to fragment yourself. You must therefore come to regard oneness and wholeness as unthreatening. The only way you can do this, my beloved, is by sharing your lives with your brothers and sisters as with yourself. This, my beloved, is the state of grace. In grace, you perceive your brother and sister's innocence as your own. And I am complete and you are fulfilled. Grace is the tie that binds. I look upon you. I love what I see, my graceful beloved, God. So you see, we're finding out here that what we call wholeness, grace, divinity, heaven, it's not passive in the sense of just sitting there and meditating and waiting for something to drop out of the blue into your hands or into your head. It's active. We think of peace and we think of, leaning back and relaxing and everything's blissful and everybody's happy. And it can be that way. But real peace is active, where you're helping make people's lives, animals' lives, the planet you live on, a better place. You make it better because you're in it and because you are reaching from the point of God in yourself to the point of God to everything and everyone around you. Whether they walk on 2 feet or 4 feet, or whether they're a pretty tree or a bush or a beautiful mountain. That's it for this one.